Hello everybody and welcome. Tonight I'm going to be doing a love reading. I'm going to be using a new spread. Your person's energy is going to be over here. Your energy is going to be over here. And at the end I'm going to take a look at what is meant to happen in this connection. So firstly, before I mess it up again, this particular video is for the sign of Libra. Alright, now let's get into it, shall we? We're going to take a look over here at how your person views you. Excuse me. Interesting. So what is your person afraid to tell you? Probably a lot right there. They made me a little nervous because this shuffling has been a little wild. Let's see. Christ, I can't keep these cards in my hand. Alright, I'm just going to move this. Alright, now we're going to take a look at how you view your person. Oh, no, that's way too many. I'll just take that last one. Interesting. So I got 3 more cards than I usually prefer to pick up for this, but the combination is quite curious. So here we have Temperance, the Page of Wands, and the King of Swords. Let me just... I feel like with this person you kind of like stood your ground. You know, you let them know, you know, what it is you believe in, and along with that, you know, the things that you are not, why did I put that back? Not done. The things that you are not really willing to like compromise on. Ooh. Alright, so now we're going to take a look at what it is you need to see more clearly about your person. Man, these cards are just jumping right out here. They really want to say something. You guys must not be in contact. Otherwise these probably would not be flying like they are. Alright, now lastly, we're going to take a look at what is meant to happen here in this connection. get those all in a row. Alright, so for how your person views you, we have the Prince of Wands, aka the Knight of Wands. The Two of Pentacles. And the Five of Cups. I get that they see you as someone who's very passionate. Okay, somebody who really enjoys having a balance in their life. And you may have a habit of dwelling on things that did not work out in the past. Or at any point, honestly. Now, for what your person would tell you, or rather what your person is afraid to tell you, we have the Princess of Wands, aka the Page of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, you know, I get that this person may have stepped away from the connection, or if you guys were like in a relationship, they could have stopped things and put you guys on a sort of break, or in a sort of break, something of those sorts, of that sort. Words, they can be very tongue-tied and nervous. But here, okay, I get that. They're like, they do want to make like a passionate offer. They want to, but they want to make sure, right? With the Seven of Pentacles, they're really taking the time to assess, you know, is this really going to be successful? Is this going anywhere? Like, what is the future of this, per se? But with the Ten of Cups, I mean, they see something with you. There's something there. There's a lot of something there, because 10 Cups ain't nothing to play about. Alright? Like, you look at all this, and you see that, you know, the cups are overflowing. Like, there's a lot of emotion there. I feel like they may eventually, you know, come towards you with that, but right now, okay, at the bottom of the deck we have Temperance, the Eight of Swords, and the Princess of Cups, so aka the Page of Cups. I definitely see this person coming towards you with an offer, but right now, you know, I feel like they're working on healing. They're working on, you know, getting out of their own way, because I feel like, you know, this person, they could have had some bad experiences when it comes to love leading up to this point. So they may have some difficulty trusting. And that could even have to do with, you know, them trusting themselves, because here, you know, as far as how they view you, you know, they don't see you negatively at all. And then when you take a look at, you know, what they're afraid to tell you, you know, they're afraid to confess, you know, their feelings for you here. Because like I said before, that Ten of Cups, that's not to be taken lightly. So, you know, it's very likely that this person just does not trust themselves to make the decision to choose a partner, because they've been wrong so many times before. Now, for how you view your person, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Now here, I get that, you know, you feel like, you know, you have a strong tie to this person. You feel like you guys could be soulmates and you want to build with them. You see them as somebody who also, you know, wants to build with you, but they ran away. You know, things seemed like they were going very well, and then they just pulled back, stopped things, possibly even stopped communication. So now you're left here, you know, to really just reminisce. You've been, you know, thinking back on, you know, the good times that you guys have had, and you miss it. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, this seems to be a bit of a confusing situation here. Now, for what you need to see more clearly about your person, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the King of Wands. Yeah, you know, I get that right now they're busy working on themselves and getting to, you know, they're moving on from the way they used to feel about themselves, the way they, you know, perceived other people, perceived relationships, connections, because, you know, they're clearly insecure. They clearly, you know, did not have the most positive view when it came down to romantic situations, connections, people that they feel emotions towards, but they're moving away from that now, and they're coming into themselves, essentially. They're really, like, they're learning more about who they genuinely are, and once they, you know, have that personal and inner understanding, that's what's going to allow them to come back towards you with something more genuine, as someone more genuine. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Hello again. The Ace of Swords. Come on. Ay, ay, ay. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, you know, you're also evaluating, you know, whether this situation is really worth the wait or not. And at that, right, you're being honest with yourself about the situation. Whereas I feel like, you know, if it got to this point, right, in past situations, I feel like this is where you would get more Seven of Cups than Seven of Pentacles, and you'd be a little more, there would be more illusion, right? You would, in a sense, be lying to yourself. You would really see what you want, and then just, like, even though you knew it wasn't true, you would just keep telling yourself that. You would keep telling yourself that story. You would keep believing that individual or that situation was really worth it, when deep down you knew it wasn't. But now you're not doing that anymore. You're seeing the situation for what it is, and you're trying to really you know, get a grasp on it, because, you know, it's something that may take some time. And to be honest, you're not quite sure if you want to wait, because underneath that, we also have judgment. But under that, we also have the Lovers. So, I mean, it's likely that you'll choose to move forward with this when this person comes back. But, you know, I see that both of you here are, you know, growing as people. You know, both of you are kind of like doing the healthy thing, in a sense. These cards, this spread doesn't particularly tell me how this person ended things, how you guys separated, but I don't get a toxic vibe here. And that may not be for everybody. You know, I don't know your particular individual situation. So, you know, I mean, if you would like to know more about your particular individual situation, in the description box below, I have the many different ways you can contact me for a personal one-on-one reading, and then, you know, we can dive deeper into all of this. But yeah, you know, taking a look at what is meant to happen in this connection, we have quite a few cards here. We have Justice, the Seven of Wands. I definitely got some defensiveness in there. The Ten of Swords, the Sun, and the Chariot. I get that this connection is very karmic in nature, and that's not always a bad thing. Okay, a lot of the times these soulmate situations are very, very karmic, and they're meant to teach us a lesson. As far as how far the connection goes or the situation goes, that's down to the individuals. You know, if you think about it, you know, every connection in our life is karmic. Everyone who enters our life is meant to teach us a lesson. Whether it's good or bad is the question. But, you know, whether it is even good or bad, it is always for our best interest and to help us grow, to help us better understand this human experience. But anyways, you know, we got the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Like I said before, this individual could have definitely had a lot of, like, bad, what is the word? Like, bad experiences when it comes to love in the past. They definitely have been betrayed or, you know, stabbed in the back, obviously, not literally. But, you know, you're showing them here with the Sun. You know, you're showing them that not everybody is like that. You know, not everybody is here to hurt them or take advantage of them. You know, you're here to show them true joy and happiness. And I feel like, you know, here with having the Chariot as the last card, you know, that's what's really going to bring you guys together. You know, this person is eventually going to realize, you know, that you are as good as you come off, as you make yourself seem, as they perceive you. Because that could possibly even be what, like, scared them to begin with, is that they see the good in you and how genuine and kind you are, but they're not used to that. So they could have compared you to people from the past. And again, that's not saying that they think you're a bad person. That's just the trauma brain doing its thing, trying to protect them from getting hurt like that again. But, you know, here with the Chariot, I definitely get that, you know, there's going to be victory and success here. You guys are going to get there. It's just going to take some time. Yeah, because at the bottom of the deck we have Temperance. I mean, not Temperance, the Hermit, the homeboy, with the Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you see, I feel like your person is currently in hermit mode doing the work, but once they're done, right? Or rather, not once they're done, but when they get to the point that, you know, they feel healed enough to come towards you, comfortable enough to come towards you, they are really gonna come towards you, like, quite passionately. It could even be sexually. But with the Seven of Swords, that to me speaks of, like, being strategic. You know, taking their time to really plan how to properly move forward and, you know, get back to work on this situation. Alright, Libra, that is the message that I have for you tonight. I do hope it serves you well. Be gentle with yourselves. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye now.